Yeah, welcome to this week's amateur report on Devil in the Detail. We're getting towards like the end of the season now. There's not so many fixtures, but I've got some important ones to tell you about this week. We'll start off in the National Conference League, where Rochdale Mayfield, we've been following them quite closely this season. They were in an elimination semi-final playoff away at Lee Minor Rangers on Saturday, so the loser of that obviously went out. They went down by 32 points to 24, so disappointment for Rochdale Mayfield, with tries from Watkins, who scored 2, Samayango and Sheridan also scored 1, and there was 2 goals from Huff. They trailed 14-12 at half time. It was a real tight contest. You know, Lee Minor Rangers have had a good season. They've been up there all year, so they're through now to the next round of the playoffs. And from where I see it, I think what happens is, if I'm not mistaken, the Championship qualifying semi-final, Sidor beat West Hull 22 points to 6. So I think, if I'm right, Sidor go through to the final now, and West Hull will play Lee Minor Rangers. So sadly, Mayfield have dropped out of that, but they've had a really good season, done really well, had a good run in the Cup as well. But they also won the National Conference Trophy, so they've done really well. They had a great season, and we wish them all the best for next season. Well, I've got some really big news to tell you with the local Salford side shortly as well. Well, I'll start with that now actually. The North West Men's League was Division 1 top 4 playoff time on Saturday, and Latchford Albion against Folly Lane was a big game. Folly Lane winning by 46 points to 0, so Folly Lane have gone through to the final. Brilliant victory for them. And we've also got another local side, was Langworthy Reds. They were in action against Runcorn in Division 5's top 4 playoffs, and they also won. They beat Runcorn by 42 points to 24. So 2 of our local sides have had great seasons in their respective leagues, and they've both gone through to the finals. And another one as well was Rochdale Cobras. They won in the Division 4 top 4 playoff final. They beat Garswood Stags by 28 points to 10. So we've got 3 sides represented really, 2 from the Salford area, 1 from the Rochdale area, who will be represented on Saturday the 22nd of October at the Select Security Stadium in Widnes, the home of the Widnes Vikings. So there's a mammoth day of matches taking place. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games in all, starting off at 9:30 on Saturday morning with Oral St James against Langworthy Reds. That's a 9:30 kick-off, so an early start there, which promises to be a cracking day. And the Folly Lane game against Oral St James, that kicks off at 5:30 p.m. and Rochdale Cobras, they're playing Eccleston Lions at 11:30. The other matches are Wigan St Jude's A against Bold Miners at 1:30, and Pilkington Rex A against Halton Farmouth Hornets at 3:30. So it's a cracking day there. You know, you've got quite a few hours of rugby league action there, but well done to Langworthy Reds and Folly Lane. They've had great seasons, as I said before, and we wish them all the best in the final. I'll be speaking to you next week, obviously, hopefully telling you about 2 great victories. Well, finally this week I've got a bit of student rugby league from the universities and the colleges. So these results were from Wednesday the 12th of October. Northumbria 58, Manchester Met 0. That was in the Premier North Division. In Northern 1-8, it was Liverpool St John Moores 12, Salford 59. A fantastic result there for Salford. The fixtures for this week, Wednesday, of course, as usual, on the 19th of October. In the Premier North, it's Newcastle against Manchester Met. And in the Northern 1-8, it is Salford against Sheffield Hallam. In College Rugby League, got some fixtures for you. These are all going to be played this week. And we start with the North West League 1. It's Cowley Sixth Form versus Salford City. These are all on Wednesday the 19th of October, as we mentioned before. In League 2, it's Oldham Sixth Form College against Carmel. And St John Rigby versus Hotwood Hall A, and Warrington versus the Salford Red Devils. Wednesday the 19th of October, those fixtures are taking place. That's it, that's all I've got for you this week. So hopefully next week I'll be bringing you news of Folly Lane, Langworthy Reds and Rochdale Cobras victories. So if you can get down to the Select Security Stadium on Widnes, you'll have a cracking day of rugby league there. You know, you'll need to take your packed lunch with you because it's a long day. But best of luck to those sides, and I'll speak to you next week.